Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming onto my channel, my name is Bekkah Merino and I am a soul mentor, mainly to guide parents and teens back to their wisdom, back to their innate well-being, back to a space inside of them where they can truly know that they are whole and complete. But even if you're not a teenager or a parent, and you are struggling right now and life is a bit too much and a bit too difficult and a bit too serious, please feel free to leave a comment below this video or get in touch. My email address should be across here somewhere. We'll see where it pops up, and feel free to drop me an email and I will be more than happy to arrange a conversation with you, because what I've seen over the last 5 years is that as human beings we have this superpower inside of us. I was chatting to my children the other day and they're 8 and 5, and I was saying that he was saying a lot about mental health. Oh, it's good for your mental health, it's good for your mental health. And we were brushing teeth, it had nothing to do with mental health. But I then said, you know, we are sitting in perfect mental health. You know, being unhappy, being sad, being angry, all of those things, being depressed, being whatever thoughts are popping into your head, whatever whatever emotion you're feeling, it's all normal. It's all part of the human process, being human. You know, being human isn't being happy and peaceful and everything's going perfectly well. That isn't just what human being is about. It's not, you know, as humans we experience a whole range of emotions. And so the whole sort of mental health what's the word, awareness, the whole mental health awareness and everything, and that all of that is great, and everything that people are doing, it's great. I'm not dismissing it at all. Sorry, I'm not dismissing any of those things and those campaigns and charities that are there for mental health, and people who are struggling, who, you know, believe that they don't have a healthy mind. You know, that's another way of saying mental health. You know, a healthy mind. It's, we all do, and we all have the ability to live the life we love, we desire, and we deserve. We all have that ability innately in us. We are born with that ability to not overcome, because you can't overcome being human. You know, sadness, depression, anger, frustration, worry, all of those things is part of being human. So how do you overcome something that you are? It's like telling a bird to overcome being a bird. It's not possible. You can't overcome who you are. So it's understanding where your feelings are coming from, what your feelings are telling you, and how to proceed from there. That's what it is. That's what I'm about, and that's what I'm sharing here. So if this sounds like you, if this is, you know, I've got your attention and you're still here listening to me now, then keep on listening and listen to some of my other videos. I have quite a few videos on my channel, so feel free to, you know, have a search. And so what it isn't, like I said, it isn't about overcoming being human. It isn't overcoming anxiety or stress, or it's not overcoming any of those things. It's knowing, what do they mean? What does anxiety and stress mean? What does depression mean? What does sadness mean? What does any uncomfortable emotion mean when we feel it? What does it mean about us? This is the fun part. This is the real fun part, and this is the part I love, and this is why I share what I share, and why I'm a soul mentor, and why I'm helping, why I say that I'm guiding people back to the magic within their soul, because there is a magic within us. There is this magical power that we hold. We are superpowers. This is what I said to my child the other day, that we are super beings, that we have this magic within us, that when these feelings arise, there's what we think they're telling us and what they're actually telling us. And what they're actually telling us, that's where the juice is, that's where the magic lies. So what we think they're telling us is there's something wrong with us, that person doesn't like us, I need to change, they need to change, I'm not good enough, people think I'm silly, and the list could go on for days and days. I know it could have for me as a teenager, for sure. Now, what those feelings are actually telling us, any uncomfortable feeling, any limiting belief, what it's actually telling us is how far we are from our true nature, or how close we are to our true nature. So if we're feeling at peace and happy and calm and excited and you know, we're lighting up from the inside out and we're there, you know, we're in that space, then we're very connected to the true nature of who we are, our true being, that magical power I mentioned. When we're feeling insecure and limited and anxious and stressed and feeling the need to overcome these things, all it's telling us is that we've moved away from our natural state of being. We've believed a lie, we've believed an illusion that we are less than and we need to be more than, that, you know, we'll never mount up to whatever it is we're trying to mount up to. And really what it is that we are everything. We are the creative essence, that power that created the entire universe. We are part of that, and we are that. Like that which made everything made us. We're made from it. It's like if you make something from plasticine or clay, it is clay, no matter whether you call it a car or a bus or a cup or a phone or whatever you want to call it, it's still fundamentally clay. So yes, we're human, you know, I call myself Bekkah and you are you and you're another human being, but fundamentally you are made from this magic. You are made from this universal magic, and there isn't a need to overcome stress and anxiety. There just isn't a need, because it's part of the game of life. And as uncomfortable as these feelings can be, believe me, I know, it's finding a space in you to be really gentle with yourself without berating yourself, without judging yourself, that if you are feeling anxious or worried or stressed or emotional or depressed or sad or even suicidal for that matter, anything you're feeling, all of those things are normal human emotions. They're normal human emotions that just happen. It's just the gift of being human that we get that too. We get the scary bits. But what's great about the scary bits is that once we know what it's telling us, that it's telling us that we've moved away from this wisdom, this magic, we can come back to it. We can reel ourselves back in. Okay, I'm believing the lie. And this is what I tell myself when I get myself in a state. I come back to the truth of what's really going on, the truth of who I am, the truth of human nature, the truth of my spiritual nature, and I come back to that magic within me. And time again, I've seen it and it works. It isn't a strategy or coping technique or anything to overcome. It's just a fundamental truth. It's a principle like gravity. No matter how much you know gravity or don't know about gravity, you know, or believe in it or don't believe in it, gravity is still going to do its thing. And it's the same with our human nature. Our human nature will continue to do its thing. It will continue to be everything, be love, peace, wisdom, and have the power to create the illusion that we're not any of those things, that we're stupid and we're insignificant and we're never going to amount to anything. It's going to do both, because that's the magic within us. That's how powerful we are. So the only time we really suffer is when we believe the illusion, when we believe the limitation, we believe the lie, and we believe it's telling us about something out there, something to do with another person, something to do with another thing or situation. When we realise that it's coming from within us and it's just telling us that we've moved away, we've stepped away from our true nature and we're believing a lie, we're taking it too seriously and we're believing something that's not true. When we step back and see that and come back to our soul, that magic, that magical space within us, that you know what I'm talking about, because there is a space in you. This magic is hearing what I'm saying. Even if your intellect isn't understanding what I'm saying, the magic within you can hear it and understands it and knows exactly what I'm talking about. So I hope there was something helpful in today's video, and just before I sign off, a few things that I'm up to. I'm going to be posting at least one video a week on YouTube, so do stay tuned for regular YouTube videos. And on my Facebook, I go live once a week on a Thursday afternoon at 2 p.m, so do join the group if you're not already. And lastly, I've got about 4 more episodes of my There's an Easier Way webinar. The next one is on Wednesday the 26th of April at 10 a.m. UK time. So all the details to everything I've mentioned will be in my Facebook group or on Eventbrite, and I'll put all of those things in the description below, so feel free to have a read. And if there's anything that, you know, hit up against you today in this video, or you want to know more about, or if you're just genuinely struggling and you'd like to have a chat, like, please feel free to email me. I am more than happy to have a conversation with you and see if I'm the right person for you. So I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will see you again next week. Bye for now.